Hey everybody, so today I'm going to show you guys how to do these super cute, easy rose gold or rose quartz rose gold press-on nails. So if you guys want to see how to get these nails, then just keep watching. Okay, so this is the very first thing you're going to do. I'm not sure what these are called. I think they're called just stands for your nails. I will link these where I got them. They're from Amazon. I also have this. It is mounting clay. I'm going to be putting a little bit of mounting clay on each one of these because that's what's going to hold your nail in place. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to fast forward that. Okay, so I'm just going to get her exact sizes. So the thumb. This part's gonna be super boring. I wasn't gonna show this, but then I was like, well, I should probably show, like, fast forward me actually filing and buffing the nail, because you have to do that in order for this gel nail polish to adhere. The first, like, couple times I made nails, I did not buff the nail, and these nails are so shiny, like the plastic, it won't adhere your gel nail polish, or your gel nail polish won't adhere to it, so make sure you don't make that mistake. Okay, so on the nail, if I can get it to focus, there is this little, on the very top of the nail, there's this little edge to it, so you want to make sure you flatten that out. So completely straighten that out so there isn't that. And then you're gonna want to buff. This is so hard with nails. I was gonna take these off, but I was like, I just put them on. So you're gonna want to buff the nail completely. You just stick it. If you stick it like that, if you're wearing nails and you do it like that, it's so much easier. Okay, all right, come on, don't get stuck. This is such a professional video. So then we're gonna take one of our little nail form stands, and we're gonna stick it. And that mounting putty, that will just, your nail will adhere to it. And it'll be so much easier. So I'm gonna forward that part and file all the nails. Okay, so next I put some rubbing alcohol in a little spray bottle. I'm just gonna spray them down. That'll take away any dust, and you're also gonna clean your nail prior to applying the nail polish. And I'm just gonna dry them off. I'm sorry, my dog just keeps walking back and forth. It's like, she doesn't do this usually, but, and then you can hear kids screaming. This is the joys of doing your business at home, ladies. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make the pink nail polish. I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. I don't have that, like, clear looking pink nail polish, so I'm gonna see which one I wanna do. I'm gonna go with this one. This is Beetles. At first, when I first started using this nail polish, I was not a fan, but now I am obsessed with this brand. It's a great brand, inexpensive. They have so many different colors. I will try to link this exact color and everything in the description box. Haven't made a damn video in forever, can you tell? So I'm gonna do on this, I think it's like a little candle holder, a couple drops of this 696 by Beetles. It's a light pink. And then what I do is I mix it with a base coat. This is my favorite base top coat, as well as matte top coat. This brand right here, it's very inexpensive and such good quality. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put probably like 6 drops of this. You're just gonna keep adding until you get the desired color. We want like a see-through pink for the quartz. You're just gonna keep building it, and that's what creates that quartz look. So let's keep working with it till we get it, ladies. You don't have to go out and buy some expensive nail polish. You can make it on your own. I'm just gonna use this one. So we're gonna mix it and see what we got. I don't think this is, no, I want it a little bit more. That's probably perfect right there. More than enough. But I like it super clear because, like I said, you can just keep building to make it the desired color. I'm just gonna like test it out right here. You know what, actually, I want a little more pink. So I'm gonna add this. Not sure how to say this brand, but this is the color 121 and it's like a brighter pink. There, I'm just gonna add like a little drop. That should be good. I'm gonna mix it in together. I always do this. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I like to mix things. Make it difficult, but you're also not having to go out and spend a bunch of money. I've already made tons of these quartz nails, and this is how I do it every single time, so just gonna add a little bit more of this. Okay, there we go. Oops. I have so many base polishes. That's why I love doing this with it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this to the side over there. And I'm actually gonna be starting off with my Structure Clear Gel. And we're just gonna put this on every single nail and cure it. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Now I'm just gonna start with that first coat of the pink. And you see how it's really, really sheer. That's what we want. We're just gonna keep building this. Sorry, you can hear my children. They're just, I mean, everyone knows right now. Kids are home from school. I personally homeschool anyways, but both of my children are in school now, so it's actually a lot harder homeschooling two kids. My oldest is in 2nd grade and my little one is in TK. But TK is so much easier to homeschool than 2nd grade. They're playing Barbies right now, though. They finished all their school for the day. So I said, go ahead and play Barbies, and I'm gonna make a video. I haven't made one in a while. Okay, so we're just doing one layer of that, and we're gonna cure it. After you cure that, you're gonna go ahead and do another coat. We're gonna do 2 coats before we start doing like that marbling. And see, it's still super light, but this is the whole thing. We're building it. Okay, so once you've done your 2 coats, we're gonna use this bad boy. This is where the magic happens. This is called Blooming Gel, and it is amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and put 1 coat on each of your nails, and do not cure them. This is another Beetles color. This is 580. It's just a white. You're gonna put a little dot or two of white on your palette. Then we're gonna take, just gonna put it over there, a small brush. I will go ahead and link this one as well. So you're gonna work one at a time. That blooming gel is what's gonna make it spread out. So I'm gonna take some alcohol on this brush to make it. Okay. So I'm gonna start over here. You wanna make sure you don't have that much on your brush to start off with, because you can always add more later. So I'm doing like a thin line. If you could see that. Let me zoom in for you guys. Okay. I'm gonna carry it all the way down. And you see that blooming gel makes it go out like that. It's so cool. It also like dilutes it, so it's not as, kind of like when you, well, exactly like when you're doing marbling and you're using rubbing alcohol. So I like that. I'm happy with that. You can keep working with it. I let it set there for a little while. Just gonna leave it. I'm gonna do the next nail. So you're gonna do it again, and you can do it however you want. Like for this time, I'm gonna start from the top left corner. I'm gonna go all the way down. I'm gonna go right here. Gosh, my kids are playing Barbies. You hear what they're saying? It's crazy. And I'm gonna set that aside and let it do its job. And all it's just gonna do is just bloom out. It's so cool. So cool about this. Do another one. So I'm gonna start from the right top corner and just go all the way down. That might be a client actually to pick up her nails. And then that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna let that do its job. So I did those three. I'll show you the other ones. I'm gonna start down here again. And that one I did a little thicker. You can do thicker, you could do thinner. It's totally up to you. And the last one. Do up here. You want to make sure though that you don't cure that blooming gel, because that's what helps it feather out. You can cure it after you're happy with what it looks like. So like the first one, I left it for a while, so look at that. It looks completely different. It'll feather out and lighten out and look so much better. So I leave it for like a minute before I cure it. So once that's done, after like a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and cure this, and then I'll show you guys the next step. Okay, so after you've cured that, you're gonna go ahead and do 2 more coats of your pink, just right over top. Do 1 coat, cure it, then do the next one. And it's just literally repeating that process over and over. Probably about 3 times is how much I do it. So I'm just, again, repolishing everything, and then I'll cure it. Okay, so my video camera just cut out, but this is what it looks like after you've put 2 coats and cured it. So now what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be putting the Blossom, the blooming gel on top like we did the first time. Okay, so after you've done that, you're gonna go ahead and do that marbling effect again. Well, the line. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in for you guys. Like, move that. That. And I'm actually gonna be doing it the opposite direction this time. So I'm gonna be, you guys can't even see that. I'm gonna be doing it this way. Going right over top that line. And then down right there. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. And I'm like using very light pressure this time. The first time I did a couple of the nails I did 3 layers of that light pink, but this one I'm only gonna be doing the, if I can get that in view, there we go, 2 layers. So I don't want it super, super dark. So I'm starting from this corner. I'm using very light pressure. Oh, it's not even showing up. And then going out that way. Like that. Then I'm gonna let those nails set for a minute before I cure it. Okay, so after you have cured that with the blooming gel, you're gonna go ahead and add 2 more coats of your pink again. Okay, so next I am going to actually, you don't have to do this part, you can totally top coat that and then do the foil, which I'll show you later on. But I'm gonna be adding this Appraise, I think that's how you say that, rose gold. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my mirror right here, like my little palette, and then I'll show you. Okay, so I went ahead and filled this little candle thing up with rubbing alcohol. I go ahead and dip my brush in it a little bit, then I take a little bit of the rose gold. I'm gonna go ahead and dip my brush into that rubbing alcohol again, and let me get where you can see. I'm not gonna go over all the white, only a little bit. But you'll see. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna use the rubbing alcohol to feather it out more. And go down here. And then I'm gonna take the rubbing out. It's just rubbing alcohol on my brush now. I'm just going right over. You need to do this immediately with this stuff though. And I'm feathering it out. Get some more rubbing alcohol. And just keep doing it until you're happy. I like it being like really, really light like that. Maybe even a little lighter. And you could still see that white shining through. But now you have that rose gold. It looks really, really pretty. So whenever you're happy with it, just set it aside and finish the rest and then cure all of them. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like. You can totally leave that part out. I love this step right here though. This is, it's just very thin sheets of foil. They have gold and rose gold. I linked this in my video of what you need like for nail supplies. I will relink it, but what I do is I cut it really, really small, and then I pick it up with my finger like that, and I just place it in different little areas, like randomly. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll show you guys as I'm doing it, and then we'll add a top coat. I'm gonna show you guys real quick what it looks like. I showed you guys at the beginning, but. So this is what it will look like with our top coat, and I'll show you guys in the sun again too. Okay, after I did the foil, I'm gonna use this no wipe top coat, and then I'll show you guys what they look like. Okay, so this is what they will look like when you're all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.